Hooray for Hollywood! Hello there, Stan the Movie Man with your WIMZ.com movie review. This week, your votes at WIMZ.com sent me to see Paranormal Activity, The Marked Ones, starring Andrew Jacobs, also Jorge Diaz, Richard Cabral, and more. It is the story of a young man named Jesse, played by Andrew Jacobs. He's just graduated from high school, and he and his best friend Hector, played by Jorge Diaz, are looking forward to a lot of fun during the summer. Jesse lives in an apartment complex, and the woman who lives in an apartment below him is kind of weird. She has newspaper all over her windows so nobody can see in, and because they share part of a ventilation system, Jesse occasionally hears these very odd sounds coming out of this lady's apartment. Her name is Anna. Not long after Jesse graduates, Anna winds up dead. And Jesse and Hector go into the apartment after the police have left to look around and, look for clues, being, silly boys. And they come across a journal that is filled with religious writings and stuff about demons and conjuring up stuff, and has old pages out of books for demonic things. The next morning after Jesse has been in the apartment, he wakes up with a odd bite mark, what looks like a bite mark on his arm. And that's when things really start to get weird. Of course, this is the fifth film in the Paranormal Activity series. However, it isn't considered part exactly of the whole franchise. It's more of a side branch of the franchise, as there will be a Paranormal Activity 5 coming up in October of this year. The film is not nearly as scary as the original, and it actually gets kind of silly the longer the film runs. There are enormous logical bits of logic that are just ridiculous. People do stupid things, as they always do in horror movies. But these seem particularly stupid. For instance, while running around in a dark house trying to hide from whatever is chasing them, whoever has the camera, I believe it's Hector, has the light on of the camera. Now, if you're hiding in a dark house, I think the last thing you'd want to do is have a bright light on, showing everybody exactly where you are, especially since we already know this film has night vision capabilities. This camera has night vision capabilities. So, there are just enormous collapses of logic that kind of pulled me out of the film, and when I saw them, it was like, okay, yeah, this is just another stupid horror movie. There are some good scares in it, but they are too few and too far in between to make up for what is a pale imitation of the original Paranormal Activity. I'm giving it 3 guitars. Go to WIMZ.com to read my complete review, as well as to vote on the movie that I'll see next time. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to send them to me at StanTheMovieMan@att.net, and you can follow me on Twitter at MovieManStan. Till next time, bye-bye.